Welcome to the haunted halls of the Linda Vista Hospital, a storied institution nestled in the heart of Los Angeles, California. Built in 1904 as the Santa Fe Railroad Hospital, this once thriving medical facility played a pivotal role in tending to the health needs of early residents, including the hard-working railroad workers of the era. But beyond its medical functions, Linda Vista harbours a fascinating history, shrouded in mystery and whispering tales of the supernatural. From its peculiar residents, including a Jersey cow and chickens freely roaming its corridors, to the lush gardens providing sustenance for the patients and staff alike. Every corner of this historic site holds secrets waiting to be unearthed. Join us as we peek back the layers of time and explore the haunted legacy of the Linda Vista Hospital. In 1924, the original building was razed, making way for a more modern structure, designed by architect Charles Whittersley. Over the years, the hospital underwent expansions, with a significant one occurring in 1937. However, as the decades passed, the hospital faced financial struggles, exacerbated by the decline of East Los Angeles and an increase in gang-related violence during the 1970s and 1980s. Despite its efforts to serve the community, Linda Vista Hospital found itself overwhelmed and understaffed, leading to allegations of patient mismanagement and abuse. By the late 1980s, the hospital's ability to handle emergency cases was severely compromised, ultimately resulting in its closure in 1991. While financial woes were cited as the primary reason for shutting its doors, reports of patient mistreatment and the inability to keep up with modern medical equipment further contributed to its demise. Following its closure, Linda Vista Hospital gained a reputation as a hotbed of paranormal activity. Visitors reported hearing mysterious footsteps, moaning sounds, and sightings of apparitions, along with audio phenomena.
Can you let me out this door? I need to escape.
A focal point for the spectral activity within Linda Vista Hospital was the former site of Room 323, originally serving as both a hospital and a mental institution. This room gained notoriety for housing a particular volatile patient. Speculation surrounds the entity that may linger within this space. Some attribute the hauntings to the restless spirit of a former patient, while others entertain the notion of an altogether different spectral presence. There's even conjecture about the possibility of a collective energy, and an amalgamation of various emotions, such as fear and anger. The mysteries of the spirit realm defy easy explanation within the confines of Room 323. An undeniable atmosphere of chill and disquiet persists, signalling the presence of something beyond the ordinary. Reports occasionally detail unsettling occurrences, including ominous growls that punctuate the air. This room, steeped in legend, stands as a testament to the enduring enigma of Linda Vista Mental Hospital in California. Stepping into the room, even the stoutest adventurers and psychics couldn't help but feel a shiver run down their spine, and an unsettling prelude to the unsettling encounters that awaited them. But that initial discomfort was just the beginning. Disregarding the warning signs and linger too long, and you risk invoking the wrath of the entity within. With formidable strength, it's capable of inflicting physical harm, as evidenced by reports of ghost hunters being forcibly manipulated or subjected to inexplicable scratches and bruises. As one exits the room, there's a palpable sensation of being forcibly urged to depart, as if a voice from beyond is commanding leave and don't return. The chilling encounter stands as a testament to the potent and menacing presence that lurks within the confines of Linda Vista Mental Hospital. Room 323 may have housed the most formidable and malevolent ghost, but the boiler room serves as the epicenter of haunted energy throughout the rest of the hospital. During the hospital's operational years, a puzzling trend emerged. Numerous unidentified patients arrived, many of whom met tragic ends within its walls. The patient registry brimmed with entries for John and Jane Doe, their identities forever lost in the hospital's depths. With no means of identification or family contact, the hospital staff faced a grim dilemma. Faced with an influx of nameless deceased, they resorted to a drastic solution: cremation. Initially, the ashes were diligently preserved, awaiting the slim chance of a familial claim. Yet as the frequency of this grim task increased, the process devolved into a macabre routine. The ashes, once meticulously stored, were eventually left to mingle in the incinerator, layer upon layer of anonymous remains. The amalgamation of so many unclaimed souls, trapped in internal unrest, forms the core of Linda Vista's hauntings. Despite cosmetic renovations, the lingering presence in the boiler room remains undiminished, a palpable force capable of driving visitors to the brink of despair upon entry. Reports around visitors overwhelmed by feelings of desolation and physical deliberation upon crossing the threshold. Some liken the sensation to having their energy drained away, leaving them weakened and disorientated. Despite the absence of conventional electrical sources, electromagnetic field readings within the boiler room fluctuate erratically, defying logical explanation. Some attribute these anomalies to the influence of the restful spirits, warning visitors to remain vigilant in the face of unseen forces. Entering the boiler room of the hospital in California is not for the faint of heart. It's a journey into the depths of the unknown, where boundaries between the living and dead blur, and the shadows whisper secrets of the past. Entering the first floor surgical suite was akin to facing mortality head-on, given its notorious mortality rate. For many patients, however, the choice was not theirs to make. Circumstances often dictated that Linda Vista was their only accessible or affordable option, or they were brought there in moments of helplessness. Among the lingering spirits at Linda Vista, one stands out: a young woman whose identity remains shrouded in mystery, yet whose presence is palpable. It is believed that she met her demise upon the unforgiving operating table. Stepping into the surgical suite, a sudden chill grips the air, a spectral whisper of the tragedies that unfolded within its walls. Stay long enough, and subtle disturbances may catch your attention. A fleeting flicker at the edge of your vision, a sensation of unseen movement circling around you. For those she favours, the girl may reveal herself fleetingly, a vision from the past, clad in the attire of a bygone era. Her gaze beseeching, as if yearning for the release from her spectral prison. Some fortunate, or perhaps unfortunate, ghost hunters claim to have glimpsed her, her presence fleeting, yet hauntingly real. Witnesses speak of a figure frozen in time, locked in a silent plea for aid, only to vanish into ether as quickly as she appeared. But in the labyrinth corridors of Linda Vista, the plight of its spectral inhabitants remain unsolved. No solutions, no solace, only the eternal echo of their silent lament, a poignant reminder of the unyielding grip of the past. A popular ghost hunter, who goes by the website Ghost Watch Paranormal, said this about the hospital. I will post a link to their website in the description below.
We've been on several investigations there at Linda Vista Hospital before it closed down for renovations. Although we never caught any evidence that was noteworthy, every investigation had its moments of hearing footsteps, voices, or that incredible feeling of not being alone. The most activity I felt was on the 4th and 5th floors. On some occasions, they would not allow people on the 5th floor because of reported shadow people. The other amazing feature to the hospital was the tunnel that stretched under the parking lot to the psychiatric hospital. Stories say that room 323 was the most haunted in that building, with a demonic entity that stays there. There have been reports of growls and investigators being scratched while in that room. We were never able to get any experiences there in room 323, but you did.
Urban legends around the hospital are rife. One popular one is about a nurse who allegedly committed suicide in the hospital after becoming pregnant out of wedlock. Some people claim to have seen her ghost wandering the halls wearing her nurse's uniform. Despite its haunted reputation, the hospital found a new life as a filming location for movies and television shows, particularly within the horror genre. However, the building underwent renovation and was repurposed into a senior living centre, with a smaller medical facility now catering to the residents' needs. Today, while the old Linda Vista Hospital has been remodelled and integrated into a residential area, its haunted past continues to draw curiosity seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. Whether one believes in ghosts or not, the hospital's history and reported sightings make it a compelling destination for those intrigued by the supernatural. Have you heard of this hospital, or spotted it in your favourite scary show or movie? Please let me know down in the comments below. I try to answer as many as possible. If you have enjoyed this video, please feel free to like the video and share within your friends. Also consider subscribing for more videos just like this one every single week. But for now, whether you're in trouble and have to use Linda Vista's facilities, or exploring its haunted halls, you don't have to be afraid of what's behind you.